today we're going to look to attack the Byzantine Empire. We're playing as Suleyman, and I'm afraid this episode I'm not actually going to be doing my commentary live because my microphone was ever so slightly not quite plugged in. I recorded the episode, but I obviously didn't pick up my commentary, so I'm doing this post this, but it's a pretty good episode. So the Byzantine Empire is pretty strong, and we have unlocked a holy war as a kingdom level title, so that's what we're going to do. But first, their civil war's over, they're pretty strong, so we're actually going to start a murder scheme against the Byzantine Emperor Basileus Michael VII. Why are we so successful in 95? Because he is excommunicated. So although we do not really get on with Christians too well, the Christians hate us even less. Well, they hate their emperor even more than they do us, and they're just looking for any excuse to overthrow him and topple him. However, he has a 2-year-old as his heir, so hopefully upon his murder and succession, a mere 2-year-old will take up the imperial throne, and hopefully that will be a civil war. He will be pretty weak, which I cannot wait for. We're in a decent position, we've got a decent economy, we've got a decent amount of chance as well. 16 agents, look at that, already in. We haven't even had to invite one, haven't to bribe someone. They are absolutely raring to go, to have a go and put the knife into their liege. And here we are with the attempt 95 accosted. My agents have scheduled a journey for Basileus Michael through the dark woods. Oh, the wilderness can be such a dangerous place. Come on, 95, let's go. There we are. Looks like perhaps commoners are not so useless after all. But there we are, the 3-year-old, a whole 3 years old Basileus Andronicus of the House of Ducas of the Byzantine Empire is now on the imperial throne. Even though he's only 3 years old, he's just allied himself straight away to the river kids of Ruthenia. That's not ideal. He's got good alliances, massive legitimacy, a good amount of economy, and a good amount of manpower. Or maybe this was just a mistake in murdering the old liege who was unpopular. But again, we have an opportunity here to do something. Hopefully the nobles of the Byzantine Empire will not be behind him. We've got a fairly good amount of people. So we've got some pikemen and we've got some allies, but I think we're going to need some more allies. So we're going to use our many sons, marry them off for alliance power. Now, we're not going to marry them off to my own kin, the kingdom of the Seljuk, of which we are a vassal of, but instead, Gulay, Ufan. Yeah, why not? That a bit far away. Little bit far away, actually. And they're at war as well. Maybe not, but Hafsa bint Mahmud Abbasid, hey, that's a bit more like it. Of course, the Abbasids, very prestigious dynasty, and a little bit closer to home as well, as you can see, not too far from our own borders. I think that would be an ideal match, even if the ruler has no legitimacy. +4 accept, we'll take it, we'll absolutely take it. We'll sway him to make sure we can use all of his 2,600 men in our coming wars against the Byzantines. Now, our other son, Belek. Let's have a look. Alliance power again. Yes, the augurs, Sevendig, Uvakid. No, it's not me. The House of Uvakid is not me. They've got the same banner as us. That's a little bit confusing there, but 18 years old. Maybe a bit too old for our son. But Dilba gives us 2,300 men in an alliance, and they're not too far away either. I think that will be ideal. And also a fellow vassal of the Seljuk Sultanate, I believe. So absolutely, let's get them in. And an unworthy challenge, some random peasant wants to have a go at us. Come on, Ahmed Khilji, come on. But you know what, I'm a good fighter. Of course I defeat him, and we'll get him to fight for my army. We'll need all the boys we can get if we're going to be going to war against the mighty Byzantine Empire. Now, look at I do love our character. Look at how good he looks. Our house, we've still got harmonious succession. Fantastic. The Seljuk the Sultan has just denounced somebody. That's not ideal. But as long as we stay with harmonious succession, we will be fine. We've got many sons, so yeah. Now looks like the Byzantines are actually pretty weak. They're not got too much money, but all the Ruthenians are actually already at war in Denmark, and they're in debt. They've got low legitimacy, so potentially they might not be too involved, especially initially in a conflict with us, with the Byzantines. So actually now might be the chance. But let's get another alliance with my newest son, Bugra. Not even a year of age, we're already going to get married off. We do love the Middle Ages, don't we? Yildiz, the Hassanids, you haven't got a massive army, but it's still reinforcing, but I think you will do just fine. We've got some Seljuk down there. You're at war. Maybe not. Adawa. maybe not. Somali, a bit far away. Gulsum Seljuk, again of my dynasty, but the liege is of Khuzestan. Not bad choice at all. Anyone else potentially? No, we're going to commit to this one. Fantastic. 1,300 men. We're going to need all of the help we can get. We're still working on controlling our counties, so we're not really in our full potential. We have still got a fair bit of our own host that we do spawn in with, and we're going to try and put that to good use. We're now going to get some Gurids down here. That would be ideal. They are a bit far away, a little bit far away, and it would be from my own wife, so I don't know. I think we've got enough children as it is, and maybe isn't the most roleplay friendly thing. Now, here we are, poised on the precipice of a major event. We have got boys, we've got a decent amount of money in the bank, got a good amount of prestige, and got a amount of piety. We're a bit of a living legend, a masterful commander, and I think with the Rurikid allies of the Byzantines potentially not looking to get involved, I think it's time. We go to war. I haven't got the best economy, so I'm going to have to put my marshal onto, rather than getting control, he's going to have to go into organised army to get that 22% army maintenance down. I think we're going to have to do that, to be completely honest, because this war is going to be a long drawn out one, especially when we have to siege down the whole of Pontus, or the kingdom of Pontus that we're going to go to war for. His realm is pretty big, and there's a lot of counties that we're going to have to do. He's got a lot of boys, including allies, but will his allies actually get here is the thing. I've got a fair few allies, but my problem is it's all piecemeal. There's a lot of 1,000, 2,000 men. I'm just going to make sure they all migrate together, and is the AI, so we don't exactly know. But Pontus, look at that. That's a lot of territory we'll have to siege down. We can take Ablasta quickly. That will be ideal, but that's a lot. Whoa, a lot of territory, but here we go. We've declared war on the new Basileus, hopefully. He will not be too strong. We'll raise the boys in Samosata. Raise all the armies eventually. But there we are. We are finally at war with the Byzantines. This is going to very much make or break this campaign. If we're not able to get this, then we're going to struggle. But we're going to let it tick another bit of reinforcement to January, just so we get a bit more army, we get a bit more income, and we're not having to keep our armies raised longer than they have to be. Let them raise their army early and attrition it through the mountains. I'm, of course, going to lead the boys myself. And I've also got that faith hostility advantage. It's going to give us a +10 advantage against these Orthodox Christians. And of course, we're a zealous man, so the roleplay there is amazing. Let's march to Marash and look to maybe cross the hinterlands into Ablasta potentially as well. Now, I'm a little bit worried that we haven't got a massive army. The Byzantines do have a big army. 7 months in Ablasta, that's not very good. That's not as fast as I would have liked. I don't know why I'm getting a court amenity setting invalidated for the Khan of Kumania. Fine, whatever, cool, whatever. But here we are. I've got, of course, it is fog of war, so we're not going to be able to see them straight away. And my son's got typhus. That's not ideal. He's actually somehow still. He's landed. How has he landed? I don't even know how he's landed. I haven't given him any territory, but fine. And the wise fool, you're actually pretty good. You maybe can come to my court and teach everyone, all of my children and their children. Now, whoa, oh my goodness, I've just realised I haven't even called in my allies. That is such a bad mistake, that's so bad. Let's get the Caliph in, let's get the Begs and my other extended family. Please come in, we need all the help we can get. We're going to lead a grand coalition under my banner, of course, under the Seljuk banner, to defeat these Byzantine Christians. And there we go. Now we need to run away. We're doing hit and run tactics. We're going to be using our horse archers. We've got our horse archers, we've got light cav. We're going to be hitting and run. Staying away from their big stack of army until we can get reinforcements and then engage them on our own terms. All of our allies are joining in, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, let's just calm down. We're definitely going to make sure. They're still chasing us. We've got a few boys over there, but we're going to have to buy some more time. We just cannot afford to. Okay, they're sieging down Marash, potentially, maybe not. Let's maybe try and run away to Amid across the plains. Yeah, let our horse archers run across the plains and away from the Byzantine cataphracts. My son's recovered from typhus. Fantastic. That means that alliance is not invalid. Martial perk available. That's good because we are, of course, leading the boys. We've got the strategist perk. We might do that, but now let's get never back down. Or do we get certified? Let's get never back down. It's got that +5 advantage, as well as the friendly fatal casualties -20%, which is going to be so huge when doing an extended campaign and might be fighting many battles. Now, 32 commander advantage, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all, considering I know I haven't created this character, and I want able to be responsible for its education, because of course we started off as an already adult man, a ruler, but a mere count, and now here we go, leading a coalition. They are coming in very slowly but surely. They aren't too far away, but they are not quite here yet. We need to, of course, appoint a tax collector to make sure we still get some money. It's going to be that random wanderer who we picked up. Now, I've got some alliances here. This is what, my nephew-in-law, or a mutual alliance with my son, who's landed for some reason. I don't really know why. But we have a look, title history. He inherited it from was granted it from the Sultan. Okay, that's a little bit strange. And maybe while the Sultan's daughter was under my wardship, my guardianship, maybe they became friends, and she put in a word to the Sultan himself about my son. Not my heir, but there we are. They are sieging down Manash. Well, they're welcome to it. They want to attrition, or not attrition, to spread out their troops. They're very AI. It had learned. It's got its cataphracts, so split away from its main army. Maybe we might be able to do something about that. Maybe we might be able to do something, and I can call in my son. Only 400 men, but that's 400 good men that we're going to need, every last one of them. Now, income isn't looking too bad. We're still waiting to get the others to around about us. Yeah, I'm nearly there now. Nearly. We'll let for this 1,1300 to get here, and we'll be okay now. We can't let them take our capital. I might just go up to there just to keep it protected, keep it screened, and get quite close to the enemy army. Just so when we do actually get a reinforcement, it'll just spring up onto them, hide in the mountains, very much using our hit and run tactics to the best of our ability. Here come the Caliph's reinforcements, fantastic. He's been swayed, lovely, lovely, lovely. They are getting good progress on Madash, which isn't ideal. Popular resistance to conversion. Well, as we're not trying to get piety anymore, I've put my court chaplain onto getting converted, and of course to the correct faith. As well as Zealous Man now, second army there, has kept their mangonels away from the siege, which is a bit of a strange move. Oh my goodness, of course, I forget the Mujahideen of the Waramin, the holy order set up by the Sultan, with, oh my goodness, 300 cataphracts, baby. That's what we love to see. We're going to hide them. Of course, we've got plenty of piety because we're a very pious and zealous man, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to kill some infidels in our war as we expand and look to finish off the Byzantine Empire once and for all. Let's get to Kasem. Hopefully we don't attrition too much, but we're going to try and make sure we're quite close to them as we do get the reinforcements. They have split up their army, in fact. Okay, as we look to go to Al-Bida. Again, the supply around here is atrocious. That's going to be a huge issue for us, but we have got the plus 200% supply duration, so we shouldn't be affected too badly. Here come the last remnants of my allies, getting closer and closer and closer. Let's maybe cross whatever the river this is. To Kalat Rum. There you go. That's the Sultanate that we're trying to create, and we are now there. That didn't give us divine. Show us how divine we are now. Okay, AI is being weird. I might have to just start the battle, and that will get them to join in, I think. Let's give it a go. Look at all that green. They're slightly in debt. I'm supply, and the supply's running low. Let's have a click. And oh my goodness, he's looting 31 a month. I thought he had a good economy. Apparently not good enough to support all of his raised cataphracts. That's what you love to see. That's why our horse archers are so good. They're so cheap, and they're so good. Well, cataphracts are expensive. They're good if you've got the economy, but if you don't, it's very, very difficult. Especially if you've got a regent skimming off the top as well, which I'm sure that 3-year-old emperor does indeed. Now, don't want to engage on my own, but it looks like we're going to have to. Yeah, they're following us now. Oh, they've got some mercenaries to the side under Duke's Leon. It's a bit of a shame. I don't really want them to go against some reinforcements, but hopefully so are we. We've got 5,000 boys ready to come in. Battle of Mash is going to be a big one. They've got 2 armies converging there, and a third one as well. It's going to be a big one. This could very much decide the fate of this war. They're trying to run away because they're cowards, these cowards, but plus 45 advantage. There you go. That's why we've engaged him on our own terms. We've sacrificed the city to be sieged, and we've managed to be the defender with defense buildings in the mountains in favourable terrain. Yes, my cataphracts aren't doing great. My pikemen aren't doing great because being countered. Horse archers fighting bad terrains, big shame actually. But pikemen being countered, but they're not doing too badly. Yeah, we're going to get in the reinforcements now, which we don't even really need. But plus 47 round good dice rolls, 37 poor dice rolls, but we've got the bagateurs as well. Oh baby, this is going to be a slaughter. The Muzarabin are in there as well. Oh, this is successful. This is successful. And where is the Emperor or his region? He's not leading the troops himself. What a coward. What a coward. But there you go. Very successful. So we can chase down this enemy. Or might be actually be worth going to this county and taking a blast for 7 months. So that's not ideal. Legion 1 War. Fair enough. Good for him. Don't particularly care. But let's take a blaster. Get some war score and stop losing ticking war score, because of course we do not hold any of the war goals at the moment. Don't know why my allies are sieging there. That's not within the war goals or war target at all. But it's all, there's the enemy coming back, 2,400, and there's the rest of the Byzantine. Now look at that, they battled 20% war score. We killed over 3,000. That's insane, actually. That's really good numbers for us. That really just took the balance. Our Bagateurs doing absolute god's work. Cataphracts doing really, really well. Horse Archers doing really, really well. Levies, ours didn't do amazingly, but theirs had an even worse time. I think we had a lot more men at arms, and that really has helped us out so well. And also our knights did so well as well. Look at that, 62 kills. Love it. Killage doing a great job there. Dismiss. And let's keep sieging this down. We'll see where their armies maneuver to, because hopefully we can get some sieges in without them doing too much. 45 days left. Where they're going to go to my capital, potentially that's going to be a problem, but we should get this siege done before that. Or they're being reinforced by the river kids. Bit of a problem. We'll siege this down, and then can they just keep sieging that last down? There we go, 123% back up to it. And my allies have got that other one. Here we go. Let's catch them at Samosata. Let our boys get there. And let's converge on my Tamariet, my capital, and religious convictions. Yeah, you see some of my efforts, that's a shame, where I've got better things to do, like lead my army against these infidels. It says we're going to lose. I don't really believe that. I think we're too good. Yeah, we've got, the enemy commander, King Yadapolk II, the blood of the Viking running through his veins, but it's not good enough. Got 18 advantage, damage increased by 37%. We need some reinforcements, actually. This isn't looking good. We've got 21%. Oh, yeah, we should get there. Fantastic. We have the numbers. We have the advantage, and I am once again victorious. But, wow. That was a pretty good commander there. If he was leading from the start, we might have had a bit of difficulty. But strategical impasse. Now, I'm leaning towards going for the offense, because we're going to be sieging down a lot now, which means we'll be the attacker in any potential engagements that they do indeed try to engage us on, as we'll be sieging them down on their bounties, their defensive buildings. So, yeah, but the armies are split up. The Byzantines have headed south. The river kids have headed north. Maybe that gives us a little bit of time to get some war score, burn down some Byzantine towns, and to get some counties occupied. Hyden Peak, my ward Sybil. I think Lustful is probably better than Chase, because you actually want them to have children. And oh my goodness, Byzantine pox. Apocalyptic 3-star, already got 207 fatalities. Maybe, wow, I hope this does not spread to where we are. But tell you what, this could be the reason behind the Byzantine lack of economy. It might be affecting them really good. That is, I would say it's really good for us, because it's weakening the Byzantines, but I don't want it to spread to my lands whatsoever. That would be very, very bad. But hopefully we can use it to our advantage. The longer we extend this war, the weaker they become. So if we can maybe do this, be a bit more, don't have to go too Rambo about it. We can just be careful, keep our supply high, and they're on a minus 188,000. And oh my goodness, familial kinslayer for the 5-year-old who murdered Princess Unique. Was executed. Also the House of Dukas. Maybe survival for the imperial throne. Also born in the purple. Oh my goodness. The spouse of the regent. Well, I don't know if that is some Game of Thrones kind of stuff going on there, but that's pretty interesting. Hopefully that will get the opinion of him down even more, and maybe and so the lords might even rise up. Oh, my allies are engaging the river kids. Fantastic. Well, we're going to keep with this siege, because of course we have the sappers perk, as well as some Mangan has only 10 siege weapons, but we've got 1.8 daily siege progress a day, which is fantastic, I think. Considering we haven't really invested too much into it, that's not too shabby at all. Cornalis shall be ours. It shall be Seljuk right now. There we go, 61%, 22 gold from this occupying. Let's maybe keep going. Let's keep going. Sebastia, the supply, though, is atrocious. The supply is horrific. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. 8 months here. And a curse undone. Is this the dude who I usurped? It might be my rival, yeah. I say usurped. I won it. Won his lands through the trial of combat of conquest. Set the scale. My tax collectors is capable of sort, but looks like my vassal does not quite agree with that. Right. He should be dismissed. That's a zealous thing to do. Oh, he's not fearful. He's frequently sleeping through morning prayers. Ah, we cannot be having that. We cannot be having that. We need a new tax collector, someone who will observe Ramadan. Kilic again, the Yogos, Yildoz, he's been a very loyal servant, being very capable in combat. Will reward him as being a tax collector for his bravery and his valor. Expectations are Sibel. Yeah, let's be nice to her. She's a Seljuk. Apparently ugly. I don't know if I really agree with that, but whatever. She knows Shaz Turk and Iranian. Cool. Betrothed to a random Bashkir. Cool. Whatever. Lustful dude. Whatever. Sebastia, fallen rival. I don't know who that is. Good riddance indeed. Whatever. Cool. So many enemies. So many former enemies. I've lost track at this point. And oh my goodness, civil war in the Byzantine Empire. Well, I could have seen that coming with between plague, Turkic invasions, familial kinslaying of the emperor. Wow. And Shall, my granddaughter in ward, who is my grand heir, by the way, I believe. We want her. I don't really want her to be content. I'd rather be humble, purely because that gives you some really good piety. And of course, we're zealous man, so it's good that we're going to be giving our heirs. And she's the Byzantine Emperor's made a ally in Nubia. Well, fine, a bit far away, but Tajiki Ogres hybridization, cool, whatever. We're taking on the territory, 65% war score. Wow. Let's maybe split up our army to get some supply, because that is something we are so lacking. This fighting in this part of the world, it's all well and good, but it hurts. It really hurts the supplies. And because of course they're in a pretty weak position, we should really have this war wrapped up soon. That really means that we're okay. We are okay, really. We can afford to take a break. Take some resupply household guard, really good, but I think serve the crown because of the ticking control growth. We're going to be conquering territory, and that's going to be huge. Even in our own core lands, our control isn't really all the way up now. It's on 70 and 14 because getting that ticking +4. It is plus 0.1, but now an extra plus 0.3, which is going to be so huge in all of this territory, which we're going to have to, as well as conquer, we're going to have to hold it as well. So, they're sieging down there now. That's annoying how their siege in Lykandos got rid of our one because they sieged the capital, even though it's in their Byzantine civil war holding. Well, I love CK. The mechanics are they're so uneven. But we're going to take back some Blaster. This is our territory. Thank you very much. We're not going to let these guys have it. 73% we're getting there. Take Lykandos. Again, it's been sieged down so many times. I feel sorry for the peasants. And Sibel are her education up and also curious and knowledge-hungry child. She's shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. Well, good for her and her funny hat. RubberToe, of course, took her on pilgrimage, so she's a bit of a pilgrim, but until we meet again, Sibel, it's been an honour. It has been an honour. And bearing the hatchet, oh, my son, oh yeah, for some reason I had an event with me to rivals, but now here's my heir. We're going to just be like, no, and oh my goodness, I have a grandson who's the son of my player heir and son, so now this guy is my heir. You shall be a soldier, even though you're maybe not the best soldier perks, but you have me. We'll get you studying Iranian. That will be the best, I believe, for you. Fought in Lykandos, but travel fulfilled. Fantastic, I suppose. We got there 77%. All the Rover kids are taking aim tab. We cannot let that happen. We're on a 5 speed. Scores of Baghdad, and my daughter walking in on Baghdad. Yeah, sure thing. Empty seat, yeah. Let's further the education, absolutely. She may not be my heir anymore, but she's more than capable. The stolen keg, quality to hiding in the pantry. Well, she's my kin. So if it's a pantry, it's her pantry as well. And oh no, oh dear, the Christians have now discovered crusades. Well, I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. Haha. And we need to try and get this war done as fast as we can, I think, and try and secure our holdings. So let's maybe head up north, stop them from sieging us down, or maybe actually let's get some de jure war goal territory to just keep it ticking along. I think we've got max from the war anyway. Let's do that. 100%. We skipped a bit ahead. Oh, but there we go. Finally, we've managed to occupy enough. The Byzantines are in a very weak state. Minus 763 gold. Well, they cannot afford that. There's no way he is staying as the emperor. He's in a 3-way civil war. Good luck with that. But we are going to take our winnings. The kingdom of Pontus shall be our 600 legitimacy. Love that. Increase the legitimacy level to true. Wow. Lots of vassals, but look at us there. Look how big we have become. That is amazing. That is amazing. Tax down need to probably just catch up. But that's fine. We're just because we haven't unpaused yet. But there we are. We are a mighty. Well, we're not a king yet, but you need a lot of stuff that we still do need to control. A few more duchies, probably the kingdom of Anatolia, really, or at least the kind of central part. But we've got really good progress towards it. So we've got a lot to do. We still have plenty to do. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a very good one. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. I am going to end it here. It's been a very successful one. But I do hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And let's have a quick look at my boy. Look at his armor, it's so good. My player and son is not too bad. 39 years old, my court tutor. My son and steward, yeah, I've got lots and lots of sons. Even one that's been randomly landed. But our family is looking really good. We've got many heirs. And hopefully succession. Oh dear, I haven't even thought succession is going to be horrific, I'm sure. But hopefully, because we've only got one title, it should be okay for now-ish, I hope. But yeah, the King of Pontus is now ours. Can't create it because we haven't got the duchies and we haven't got a liege. Of course, he's a kingdom title as well. Well, I'm going to end this here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.